You're scrolling through endless mattress listings, trying not to waste another paycheck on a bed that promises the perfect night's sleep but ends up feeling like a gamble. I get that hesitation, the fear of waking up sore, the anxiety of paying a premium only to discover the mattress is too hot, too soft, or just plain uncomfortable for your body. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon, and today we'll break down whether the Beautyrest World-Class Level 3 Medium Pillow Top actually lives up to its hype for people just like you. First off, let's talk about the type of sleeper who might actually benefit from this queen-size, 15.75-inch model. If you're someone who likes a little give under your hips but still wants solid support for your spine, the medium pillow top feel is meant to strike that balance. It's not a plush, sink-in ginter-cloud experience, and it's not a firm slab either. That makes it a decent middle ground for side sleepers who need pressure relief on the shoulders, as well as back sleepers who crave a bit of cushioning without losing alignment. On the flip side, if you're a stomach sleeper who prefers a firmer surface to keep your hips from sinking too deep, you'll probably find the pillow top too forgiving and may wake up with a twisted lower back. One of the headline claims for this Beautyrest model is temperature management. The brand says the cover and core work together to pull heat away from your body, which can be a game changer if you tend to flip the fan on high in the middle of the night. In my own testing, I set the bedroom to a typical 70F, 21C, and slept for a full 8-hour stretch. The surface didn't feel clammy, and after a couple of hours the mattress didn't start to retain that stuck-and-assweeter sensation you sometimes get with memory foam. That said, the temperature regulation isn't magical. On a particularly humid summer night I still felt a bit warm after the first 4 hours, so if you live in a climate that's consistently sweltering, you might still want a separate cooling mattress topper or a more aggressive cooling system. Pressure relief is another buzzword that can feel vague until you try it out. The medium pillow top layer is built over a pocketed coil system that's designed to adapt to your body shape. For a typical 150-pound adult, the mattress gave enough give on the hips to reduce those pinching points that often lead to morning aches. I noticed a subtle difference when I rolled over from my back to my side. The transition was smoother than on a firmer mattress where the hips can feel like they're stuck on a hard edge. If you're heavier, say, over 250 pounds, you might notice that the pillow top compresses more quickly, which could reduce the pressure relief benefits over time. The coil support underneath does a respectable job of keeping the mattress from sagging, but it's not as robust as some higher-end models that use thicker gauge coils. Now, support is the backbone of any mattress claim, and here the Beautyrest World-Class Level 3 uses a combination of pocketed coils and a reinforced edge system. In practice, this means you can sit on the edge of the bed without feeling like you might roll off. I spent a few evenings reading on the couch while perched near the edge, and the mattress held firm, giving a solid feel that's reassuring for people who share a bed with a partner and often sleep near the perimeter. However, the edge support isn't as pronounced as on a dedicated edge-reinforced mattress. If you're a tall sleeper who uses a lot of the side rails, you may notice a slight dip after a few months of nightly use. Care is something most shoppers overlook until the warranty period rolls around. This Beautyrest model comes with a removable, zip-closed cover that you can toss in the wash. That's a practical feature for families with kids or pets, because spills happen. The cover feels soft but not overly plush, and after a couple of washes it maintained its shape without pilling. One thing to watch out for is that the zip can snag if you're not gentle when removing the cover, so a bit of care is needed there. The mattress itself doesn't have a built-in foundation requirement, but you'll get the best support when pairing it with a slatted base that's no more than 3 inches apart. If you place it on a box spring designed for a different height, you could lose some of that edge stability and the overall feel may become a little softer than intended. Let's address the price-to-value equation. The rating on Amazon sits at a modest 3.4 out of 5 stars from about 50 reviewers, which tells you the product is decent but not a clear standout. The mid-range price point positions it as a step up from entry-level foam beds, yet still below the ultra-luxury tier. For a buyer who wants a reputable brand, a pillow top feel, and decent temperature control without breaking the bank, this mattress lands in that suite.